I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. We are here. What's popping, people? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. What's
Anybody
good?
got the Roxbury reference there? No?
So what's going on, people? What's popping, man? We are here today. It is Friday. We're doing a show early today, and we're talking about, why women don't think that you're sexy. You feel what I'm saying? We're about to get into this. This is so bad. This
is why they don't like you, man. This is
why they don't fuck with us, man. This is exactly why they don't fuck with us, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. Shout out to Juice. No data. Shout out to Wicked Scorpion. Shout out to Frankie Shy, Octoro. Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Duke Alex, Juice Sports, what's popping with you? Shout out to, who else we got up in here? High Profile in the building, Christopher Duffy, what's going on? Shout out to, who else we got up in here? Boxing Plug Dave in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Oaktown's finest, the Paul 9959, what's good? No data in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. James, what's going on with you? Champ Lee, Blastomatic, Boss Talk, Kobe Lean in the building. Gnarly Champion was popping. Humanoid was good. What's popping? So today, guys, man, we about to get into this. But before we get into this, man, you guys got to make sure that you guys are going to this website right here. Let me pull this up real quick because y'all need to make sure that if you are not on this website, you are slipping. So you got to go to CunninghamElements.com. Get your soap, get the parfum, you feel what I'm saying? Get all of that shit, get the shea butter, get it cracking, and get it going right now. Go to CunninghamElements.com to get all of your stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Go to shoplocario.com. Guys, you need to get your online dating consultations now. Okay, listen, guys, let me tell y'all something, man. See, there's a lot of women on online dating, hot women on online dating, that you guys are not meeting because you are not doing your online dating shit, or you're on online dating, but you're not doing this correctly. This is why you're not getting any matches. This is why you're not getting any dates. What we're telling you is if you have this consultation with myself in April, we are going to set you right, your pictures, your bio. We're going to tell you what to actually say in the messages to set up the dates to make the things happen. We're going to redo your bio in the actual consultation and tell you the exact pictures that you need to put on your profile. So if you guys are slacking and slipping out here, and I know, listen, I know how hard it is for y'all motherfuckers out here. So don't act like y'all don't know. We know. So make sure you guys go and get that consultation. Also, make sure you guys get the critically acclaimed Master the Vetting Process. How to succeed in casual and long-term relationships.
Yeah.
You guys go get that shit ASAP. Go to shoplocario.com. You got all 5-star ratings because it is super fire. It is crazy. It is on point. I just did a consultation with a dude yesterday who got the Master the Vetting Process. You know what I'm saying? And he's basically he got the consultation because he was like, yo, I got the vetting process. I've been doing this. And now I'm in these situations that I didn't even know I could get into. And now we're here getting this shit cracking. So make sure you guys go get that ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls. And make sure you guys can check out the Masculine Identity Membership so you guys understand who you are, what you're about, so you can navigate out here in the dating game. And last but not least, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, because if you are on the Bad Boy Membership, you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And right now on the Bad Boy Membership, we have how to train yourself in 90 days to attract and maintain hot women. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, you have to go to badboymembership.com, check out this program plus all the other audio and video dating advice tutorials on the membership. You feel me? And so guys, the call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So if you want to call, make sure you guys donate. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get that going. And yeah, so let's make that happen. So now let's get into this. We're talking about why women don't think that you're sexy. Right? So I put out a clip on Instagram and TikTok earlier where I was talking about how you have a lot of these podcasters, you know, male podcasters who complain about modern women, who complain about women getting with Pookie and Ray Ray, and, you know, they're making all these bad decisions and having all these baby daddies and all this other crazy shit, and, you know, just bitching and moaning about women, talking about, well, you got to go overseas, get your passport, go this, do that, blah, 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 right? Now, what you got to understand is that the reason why a lot of these guys have issues with women, right, is because they think that having a good job is the end all be all. They think that, you know, going to church, being a God-fearing man should be the thing that makes women want to fuck with them. They think that, courting a woman and being a gentleman is the thing that they need to make happen in order to get shit going. And then they do all these things that they think they're supposed to do, and women still don't want to fuck with them. But the reason that the women don't want to fuck with them is because they are not sexy to these fucking women. And the reason why they're not sexy to these women is because they're doing all the things that they think they need to do on paper. They're doing all the things that they've heard that they're supposed to do, but they don't have a masculine identity. So therefore, they are not going to be able to be sexually appealing to the woman. Because remember, when it comes to sex appeal is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. And the biggest part of sex appeal is your behavior. Believe it or not. A lot of people think, oh, it's just about how you look. And no. The looks and the appearance are part of it, but it's the behavior is the thing that sort of brings everything together. You understand? And a lot of times what happens is that you have guys out there who their behavior is of a guy who's lame, who's weird, you understand, who's indecisive, right? Who doesn't love himself, who
insecure.
Yeah, exactly. He's just all over the place. I'm saying?
Right.
But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit before we get into the...
Well, first of all, shout out to Jay for the $5 for one free call.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? Real talk. So, guys, we got one free call, guys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's all about...
Oh, you was...
right.
You good.
It's all about that. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It sounded like you was glitching out for a second, but you're good.
Okay. No, so I was saying that yeah, it's your behavior. It definitely is your behavior. It's because it's your behavior, it's the action that you take that's gonna, put the woman in a frame of mind to... All right, see, the thing with women that a lot of guys don't understand is, and as a reason why they get so caught up with being nice, is that the woman looks at the way you do one thing and she imagines how you would do another thing.
Right.
You understand? So the thing is, like, for example, and the crazy part is, no matter what you're doing, they're always going to imagine how you might do it if y'all was fucking.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So here's the thing. If you come up to a girl and you're like, excuse me, I was just, maybe wondering if, and you tiptoeing around, beating around the bush, acting like you scared of what she might say or what she might do, her mind is automatically thinking about the last time she got twisted.
Right.
The last time her legs got put in the back of her head. The last time she got bent over and thrusted and felt it in the pit of her stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And that energy that she's getting from you, that hello, pardon me, I didn't want to bother you, but I just that type of feeling, it doesn't coincide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the guy that comes up, don't give a fuck if she got her headphones on. Don't give a fuck if she's on her computer. Don't give a fuck if she's on her phone. Don't give a fuck if she's talking to her friends. You know what I mean? The dude that just walks up like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, look, my name is Chad. My name is Chad or Tyrone. Take your pick, right? And I came over here real quick because I had to give you a chance to meet me because I'm that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Now, initially, she probably gonna look at you like. Right. But in the back of her mind, her pussy's like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Her pussy's like, hold on, bitch. Before you tell this nigga no, or before you tell this nigga you got a boyfriend, say something slick to see if he got a comeback for that.
Right.
Say something slick to make sure that confident bravado is what it really is.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I got my phone's lines on. Hold on. 913.
Yes, this is Gnarly Chaplin from the chat.
What's going on? Doing? What's popping? What's good? Are you taking a free call? Or you donate?
I'm taking a free call and I'll also donate.
All right, that's what's up. So what's up? What's your question?
Yeah. All right, hold on one second. Let me just add a note here. Okay, so my question is, I mean, mainly, why am I getting the same sort of results and the same sort of attention from these like attention-seeking women? I always feel like, just in terms of online dating, I will say I have the worst time. I have a lot of matches, but
have you wait, caller, have you gone to shoplucario.com and gotten an online dating consultation from Lucario in April?
I have not, sir. No.
Okay, proceed.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, I wanted to kind of give you guys a perfect illustration of what's going on, so that way y'all can really get an idea of like, right. I don't feel like I'm doing anything personally wrong on my end. I'm not giving them like
caller. That's why you just see. Okay, that's why you have to get coaching, because you can't see what you're doing wrong. That's why you call in. Okay. But go ahead, keep going.
All right, so I go ahead and exchange, some back and forth from this chick, which is actually going pretty good. Like, she was super interested in me.
Nope. See, you're already fucking up. Why are you? What are you exchanging back and forth? What are you talking about?
No, just words. Like
what? Give us an example.
Nigga, did you just say just words?
Okay, well, I'll give you an example.
Yeah,
of the
like
beginning of the text.
read something that you've said to some chick. Go ahead.
Right. So she's pretty much carrying the whole conversation. She's like, Tinder didn't show me a location.
Oh my God! Okay, you about to break this button. You said she's carrying the conversation. Okay, go ahead. Just give us.
So she's in the beginning carrying the conversation. So I'm just like, all right, this is where I'm located. She
No,
says,
tell us. Wait. Tell us give us the whole. Be like, this is what she said. Then I said this. Start from the beginning.
Right. Okay. So this is what she said. She said, Tinder didn't show a location and distance for you. Are you wherever I'm located? And I said, this is my location. She said, damn, that's a ways, but I don't mind. Been wanting to explore KC and St. Louis more anyway. And I said, you should come explore what my arms around you feel like then. Winky face.
Oh!
And
okay, now what she said.
Sorry, caller. I stubbed my toe on my desk. Sorry.
Go ahead. And what she said after that?
All right, so she said, maybe I will. Seriously, though, before you break out the whipped cream, I need to get to know you a little bit and not sure when I'd have time. Remainder of August, we'll be working weekend night shifts and all this bullshit for whatever the fuck she's mainly doing weekends, all giving me her schedule. And I just said, well, if you're ever making time, then go ahead and text my number and let me know what your schedule's like. So she texts my number. So she gives me a whole blah, blah, blah. This is Jay from Tinder. And I say, oh, I'm thinking of saving your contact as future potential wifey instead of Jay. So she replies, super presumptuous, but I'd rather it be a long distance booty call, or I'd rather it not be long distance booty call fuck buddy 6 or something. Haha. And she goes into, fair warning, I tend to get really crushy and chatty. At least lately, I've been struggling with blowing up people's messages, largely because my schedule has been inconsistent, blah, 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 blah. I have text walls, and I've been out a lot of my problems and shit to men I meet online. That's pretty much what she meant. And this is what she said. This is what I said. I won't blame you if you decided to taste me if there's no snacks left in the kitchen, baby. So then she replies with, that's a bit much. And that's where I want to end it. That's where like the text conversation stopped. I just gave her a thumbs up and I just was like, fuck this. This is too much bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's when you decided that this was too much bullshit. Okay, not when she was leading the conversation, not when she was telling you how to get at her, not all of those things, but when she started telling you about her text walls and the fact that she gets really clingy and all that other shit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean.
But caller. It doesn't make sense for you to go get the online dating consultation. I understand.
So
now you know what's crazy. You know what's crazy about you dudes. Yeah, swear to God, y'all know what y'all doing, but you're not getting the results you want. We give you the resources. We give you access to the resources, but you don't exercise.
Exactly.
You don't take action, and then you wonder why you're still in the same fucking situation. But it's all right. We're here when you're ready. You understand? We'll always. That's why we stay consistent. We'll always be here when you guys fucking get it together.
Right. So caller. So does this is this the type of conversation you usually have with women on these dating apps?
Yeah. I mean, this is like the women that talk to me the most. This is what it is. And then for the ones maybe like through the entire year, I might get 1 or 2 out of like 300 that I talk to that'll be totally down to do whatever I'm on, and then we get it, you know.
So my question to you is, why are you doing so much talking instead of instructing?
Well, I just told her, hey, look, I mean, I pretty much.
No, that's not an answer to the question. That's not an answer to the question, sir. He didn't ask you what you said to the girl. He said, why are you doing so much talking instead of instructing? Why are you doing that?
I just wanted to make it clear what I was on.
No, but you're not making it clear because you're doing a lot of talking. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, see, this is what you're doing, right? and this is the key, because a lot of you guys will do this shit, right? What a lot of you guys like to do is you like to banter back and forth with women, right? So bantering leads to more bantering. You understand what I'm saying? And then so what happens is that because you're going back and forth with the woman, then what happens is that more of the back and forth is going to happen. It's like when there's fire and then you add gasoline to the fire and it makes more fire. Right?
Yeah.
You understand it? So what you want to do is you want to put the fire out. You don't want to add to the fire. Every time when you're doing all that bantering shit, you're adding to the fire. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime you're trying to be cute, talking about, oh yeah, girl, this and this and that, that's going to make her respond with more responses. Instead of actually taking the situation and leading it to an actual meetup. And if that's not feasible to happen, you move on. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem, is that you're doing all of this extra stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the advice. It just didn't seem like, because of how many times she texted me and like how little text bubbles I had. It didn't
caller. Let me ask you a question, man. Let me ask you a serious question. Would you like to live your life out of how things seem or how things really are?
The second one, 100%.
Okay, I need you to say it though.
How things really are.
So repeat the entire statement. I would like to live my life based on how things really are.
I would like to live my life based on how things really are and not what they seem.
Exactly. And shout out to K Zaggin. He said, I just want to point out the caller, and many guys like him come from the PUA communities. This is why they're struggling so much. So you from the PUA community, caller?
Always call me out.
So you do that PUA shit, right?
I mean, that's how I started. Yes.
I can see it in your texting with this woman. See, you guys gonna learn soon enough.
No, here's what I want to know. How many courses and shit did you purchase from the PUA fuckers? How many?
Well, this is funny.
A number. How many requires a number? How many requires a number? So I don't need all that extra backpedaling bullshit talk. How many?
I mean, if I had to guess, probably two.
Two?
Okay, now over here, we got two memberships. We got one membership called the Masculine Identity Membership that teaches you the value of the man that you are based on who you are, right? That's number one. Then we have another one called the Bad Boy Membership that gives you step-by-step things to do in the dating game, like literally what to do and how to do it, step by step. Now, which one of those, if any, have you joined? And I want a number.
He said none.
So the number would be 0, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So you gave the PUA motherfuckers your money, and you're in a worse situation than you ever were in. But you come over here and take a free call.
Right.
To try to get advice from us.
Well, with all due respect, Miles, I actually did donate, so I'm actually handing the free call back.
Respect.
Come on.
Respect.
Well, damn, he took his glasses off.
You know what? You know what's funny when people say that phrase with all due respect. With all due respect. So you spent a donation for a phone call today, but you bought multiple courses from those guys, and then you want to tell me with all due respect. Well, I appreciate the respect that you consider that you have for us, but what I'm trying to explain to you is that you don't have any respect for yourself. Because the reason why you called in today is because we have the more valuable information that you actually need, but you would rather support the bullshit and then come over here and just give a donation for a call when the true investment in yourself. Because I'm not begging you for anything, bro. I'm good. Me and Lucario, we're good. So I'm not begging you individually for anything. I'm saying, if you're gonna support those guys and buy their courses and all this other shit, but you come over here for the minimal effort and the minimal investment in yourself, how much do you think you're gonna make? How much of an improvement are you think you're gonna make in your life, bro?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
What?
look,
Here's
and here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. You can join any of the memberships for just 1 month.
Mhm.
It's not like it doesn't have to be a lifetime commitment. You could just get on a membership for a month, try it out. You could listen to all the fucking program, take notes and shit. But the crazy part for me is that you've never gotten on the masculine identity membership. You've never gotten on the bad boy membership. Bro, the bad boy membership been around for how many? Over a decade.
Years.
There's over 200, damn near 250 programs on that bitch. But you support the PUAs and you buy their programs. But you come over here for the minimal effort of information. With all due respect, keep that respect for yourself.
Right. That's a fact.
Well, you didn't let me finish what I was going to say. I'm saying that 2025 is when I really started listening to you guys, actually absorbing the information, watching the debates and everything like that. And I mean, coming from the average mindset, it's a lot of stuff that, in theory, like Deepak had said in the debate with Game Global, that sounds good, but in practicality, like I was that guy that would have to go ahead and do the extra step because at my basic core at the time, it didn't feel like, girls were really that into me. Now it definitely seems like they're into me for the wrong reasons. So yes, I do agree that I do need a degree of coaching. And right now I'm just trying to move some finances around and do what I can. So if the calls help me get 1% better every day, then I'll go ahead and do the calls.
All right.
What I mean?
Right. We just want you to understand that this is how game works. Whatever you invest, whatever you give out, you get back. So that's basically, and that's why we actually encourage guys to invest in themselves. You understand? It's not for us. It's actually we're telling y'all to do that because that's what's going to give back to yourself. So what we're saying is you can't get anything back unless you give. Just like if I want to get big muscles and shit, I got to give time to the gym so I can get back muscles. You see what I'm saying? It's literally simple.
And Carla, I don't want you to take it personal. I'm talking to a lot of different guys.
Right.
Because you're not the only one who does that shit. You're not the only one who bathed themselves in PUA and different pill rhetoric and poison and quote unquote, knowledge and information. You're not the only one. But it's just so weird to me that you would, like I said, bathe yourself with it, but then still come over here and call us for information. And it's like, it's like that respect shit. It's like, no, it's a lack of respect for yourself. That's really what it is. Like, it's a lack of respect for you. And again, like I said, Cole, it's not you personally. I'm just saying that it's just weird how it's, like you'll go to one situation, make all this investment, but then all of a sudden become skeptical and weary when you actually see the real thing in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird.
No, I personally don't know where I was skeptical and weary. I always come in, with an open mind.
Right.
But I get what you're saying, and I definitely will look into getting a consultation. And I know you're not.
Consider it, man. Consider it. I know times is tough. I know.
Yeah. Hello.
Right now, and your personal economy might not be the best right now. I mean, keep calling in. But I need you to you like when you talk. I know that.
Oh, Miles is like coming in and out.
Your brain.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm saying this.
Say it again, Miles. You had cut out.
There's a lot of people. I was saying that this I can tell by the way you speak that there's still a lot of PUA rhetoric stuck in his brain. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So just keep calling in, keep listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna do that consultation soon. Personally, I think I need deeper help. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, master the vetting process or consultation. I'll look into both products, but thanks.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, we appreciate you, fam.
All right. So we got and shout out to Jay, and I think it was June, but we got two more free calls.
Two more free calls. King Zagging said, "Do I detect Wi-Fi latency?" Miles is zagging over here.
I'm over here zagging. That's crazy, man. I'm over here zagging heavy, bro.
Well, Miles, you want to do the phones, or you want to just keep it on, or does it matter?
I mean, I have them open, so you go ahead and close it if you want.
All right, I'm gonna close it. Cool. All right, cool. So guys, call in. Call in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. We got 2 free calls, people. 2 free calls, so you guys can call up. So let's get into these 5 ways to be sexually appealing, so that you guys stop complaining about what these women are doing, because the complaints are coming from the fact that you're not really getting what you want out here in this game. Now, the first thing we got on the list, and Miles mentioned it earlier, is you have to approach women confidently, okay? You have to approach women confidently. So there's a few things that happens with this, right? What that makes you sexually appealing when you approach women confidently. One is that you're actually approaching the women. So I talked about this in another video where I said that approaching women, that act within itself is sexually appealing. You understand? And so a lot of guys who are scared to approach women, or who like, well, I'm gonna just wait for women to come up to me, or choose to send me a choosing signal, or I'm not gonna approach women anymore, right? You doing the approach within itself is the thing that is sexually appealing, right? You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Nina's like, yes. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is the problem though is that a lot of guys approach, but they're not confident in the approach. So when you do approach and you start talking to the woman, then what happens is she sees you as weird and she's not really into it because of you being insecure about being there, having the conversation with the woman. You see what I'm saying? So, but understand that when you approach a woman confidently, right, and you're actually going up to her, letting her know exactly what you want to make happen, right, that within itself is sexually appealing. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that so many guys are afraid to approach. So many guys are afraid to approach because they're scared of rejection. A lot of guys, they don't know what to say when they're approaching a woman, right? And a lot of dudes don't know how to flirt. You understand what I'm saying? So that also plays into it. But understand that approaching women confidently is the thing that gives you that sexually appealing energy. You understand? Because part of what makes a woman, and this is what guys don't understand, because guys are like, oh, it's all about your looks and this and this and that, right? You could be a good looking dude, but if you don't have the confidence to go over and approach, that takes away from your sex appeal. So you could be a good looking guy who's not sexually appealing because you're afraid to go and approach. So the woman could see you checking her out. She's looking at you too, wondering why this nigga ain't approaching me. And the fact that you aren't approaching her, she's going to look at you as less attractive. See what I'm saying? But if you go up and you approach her and you make it happen, then that approach within itself is the thing that makes her attracted to you sexually. Because you got to understand, women get validation from you when you approach them. Facts. Right? So now, because she's getting the validation, that validation makes her feel good, which makes her be attracted to you. You understand? Right. So she's a lot of times she's attracted to you in turn by the fact that you have acknowledged her. Right now, the thing is though, if you are approaching her in an insecure manner, or you're approaching her like you feel like you're bothering her, or you're second guessing yourself, that's the type of thing that makes you unattractive. So a lot of times guys think, oh, well, she didn't like me just because of my looks. No, part of it is she didn't like you because you didn't like you, which is why you're acting that way. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's real the thing. But Miles, thoughts on that shit, because niggas.
It's basically what I was saying earlier, man. Like you got to step like you mean it. You understand? Speak from your chest.
Right.
Tell her exactly what you want. You understand? Like it's a lot of it is like anything else in life. Like I remember, I remember that, like there's a lot of situations where even just networking, a lot of people have like trouble networking, like going to network functions and stuff. and going up to people and asking, hey, you know, what do you do? What's your business or whatever? You know,
Right.
and it's like, and I would say practice in those situations.
Right.
Because it's really not that hard. You go up to somebody, hey, how you doing? My name is Miles. You know, what's your business? Right? Oh, so you do a podcast? Oh yeah, I do a podcast too. What's yours about? Oh,
I think you froze again a
you
little bit.
understand? It's
Oh, no, you good now. You just froze a
yeah,
little bit.
I'm having that latency. That's crazy.
Got that zagging on you.
Okay, so it's really the same thing. You know, small introductions. Speak confidently and tell them what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can like just like how I said, oh, I have a business and you have a business. You can literally go to a chick and be like, hey, you know, I'm attractive. I'm a cool guy. You're attractive. You seem like a cool girl. Take my information. We need to get together.
Mm-hmm. That's
Simple
it.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And either she's gonna be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, or no, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Either way, have a nice day. No problem.
Exactly.
Like it's really not that complicated. But the bottom line is to be confident. The bottom line is to be sure of yourself. Have a masculine identity. Have self-mastery. Know who you are. Stop being a bitch.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Frankie Shai. He said, bringing that apologetic energy to a woman only makes her feel unsafe around you to a certain extent. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. When you guys walk up to women like you're bothering them and excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. I was just wondering. No, nigga, you got, listen, man, you gotta, guys, when you approach women, you approach them in the manner that, look, I'm making your day, because you are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is why we call it an opportunity. I'm giving you an opportunity to fuck with a man, because you weren't going to come and approach me, right? And even if you did approach me, you still gotta go with my program if I'm going to really fuck with you seriously in any form or fashion. Right. So I'm giving you an opportunity. So the thing is that you guys, you don't see yourself as the opportunity. So this is why you feel some type of way about approaching. Because this is the thing. Most guys are approaching looking for the approval of the woman. They're like, oh, I want to approach her. She looks so good. I hope she wants me, or I hope she says yes. That's how y'all approach women. You understand what I'm saying? You should approach women with the mindset of, I hope I like this woman, so I don't waste my fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what should be like your mentality with this shit.
Like guys, go up to the next, 25 women a day, right? So go up to the next 25 women and be like, hey, I came over here to see if I like you.
Right, exactly.
Like most women hear that shit, that's gonna blow their fucking mind. Like, huh?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's a fact.
They're so used to every guy coming up to them with the energy of, I hope she likes me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Saying, you know what? Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's your name? Oh, okay. I came over here to see if I liked you.
Right. Exactly.
Let's get a conversation going. Let me see if you're somebody that I could get along with or even like. All right, go.
Exactly right.
They're just gonna be looking at you like who is this nigga? Like, yo, and all y'all cats that be like, oh, I don't know what to say. I'm giving y'all gold right now.
Exactly right.
But the truth is, the majority of y'all gonna be too pussy to say it.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. So that's number one. Number one is you got to approach women confidently. That's going to make you sexually appealing, right? Now, number two, the second thing we have on a list of being sexually appealing is you have to dress and smell better. You know what I'm saying? Dress and smell better.
CunninghamElements.com.
Exactly.
CunninghamElements.com.
Get the parfum, get the soap. You feel what I'm saying? You got to dress and smell better. See, a lot of y'all underestimate, right, how important the scent is. You understand? You could just walk past the woman, she smell you, she'll be like, God damn. Like chicks will sometimes even talk to you based on the smell. Like you be standing next to her and shit. You just like at a coffee shop, you in a line at the store. She like, oh, is that your cologne smells really good. Like, what is that? You understand? And then you get into a conversation.
Oh, yes, that's masculine identity eau de parfum. Right. I got it at CunninghamElements.com.
Exactly. So by you even smelling good, right? That's the type of shit that makes you more attractive, right? Exactly. Now, the thing is that if you're dressing well, right, then also that enhances your overall attractiveness. Right. So a lot of times what will happen is that most guys don't take into account, how they dress. And how you dress can have an impact on your sex appeal. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that you can take a guy who, you know, for example, just off how he looks, you know, just his regular looks, his face, his body, whatever, but you dress him up in a certain way that's going to enhance the sex appeal. That's going to enhance the appeal of how he looks and overall for the woman to see that and make that shit happen. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So this is why you guys have to really, you know, understand that when you're hitting on all these different angles, that's the thing that makes a woman really feel you. You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand that. See, a woman wants to be able to feel the guy, feel the energy. She's like captivated by him. So imagine you're dressed well, you smell good, you're confident, your mouthpiece is on point. All of these, it's almost like you want it to be like a no-brainer.
Exactly. The full package. 941, you are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. Are you using a free call or are you supporting today?
It's Kobe Miles.
Kobe!
How you guys doing today?
Yes, sir. Kobe in the building.
Kobe, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, man. I sent 25 to your Cash App, Miles.
Okay, appreciate you, man.
That's what's up.
Yes, I see you. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Man. Hey, man, my dude Kobe got the one-legged bitches hopping to the third floor. I love it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, shout out to the last caller, right? Because I know a lot of guys, you know, would kind of call into the show and then ask a question and completely go against what you guys say. So all I have to say is just invest in yourself, you know, so you can improve your overall quality of life and daily life.
Facts.
Because of you guys, I'm able to get to a certain level where I'm actually rejecting pussy. So
right.
That's what I'm talking about. See, Kobe, they not ready for all that though. They're not at that level yet. You know what I'm saying?
Rejecting vagina. Oh my God, what is that? I don't know what that is.
And then shout out to you, Miles, because I was in Orlando last weekend, right? So you told me to check out a few spots.
Yeah.
Pull up the place that I went to. I didn't know I had to call like the day before to make like an appointment. So
okay.
Yeah, but so I was there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday night I went out. I was approaching girls, so I got rejected like 10 times. They all say no, right?
Right.
And then but I had 2 dates set up on Friday.
Right.
So the first date, she wasn't some bullshit. I'm like, all right, this is not gonna go anywhere. So I kick her to the curb, right? And then the second date, she wanted to have sex, but she wasn't a period. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck with that, you know. So so I went out that same Friday night. The first 5 girls I approached, they all rejected me. Like the first girl pulled her hands out, so she was like, "Stay away from me. Like I don't want to talk to you."
Right.
The second one was like, "Oh, you're not my type." Blah blah blah.
Right.
I'm like, "It's all good." I think it was the 5th or the 7th girl when I approached her. So I was like, "Hey, listen. Like I know that you've been fantasizing and thinking about me all week long, and couldn't wait for confident, gorgeous men like myself to come and approach you and talk to you."
Right.
And then she was like dying laughing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Hey, listen, I'm not joking. This is your chance to turn all your fantasy into reality."
Woo!
and then, bro, she started grabbing on me laughing because she couldn't believe what she was hearing, right? So I told her what she needed to do. I'm like, "Hey, listen, how long are you going to be here for?" She's like, "Well, I'm actually here waiting for my friend, but I should be free like in the next couple hours." So I give her my number. I'm like, hit me up when you're done. So she hit me up, and then I told her where I stay. As obviously, like I didn't say, "Hey, come here, room 305."
Right.
I just told her to meet me downstairs. So I met her downstairs, making sure she was by herself, and I brought her back upstairs, and then we have sex, and then I walk her downstairs, and that was all she wrote, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Kobe. So you said you said the first time you went out, it was like 10 chicks that you got quote unquote rejected.
Yeah, I put 10 chicks on Thursday. All of them say no, and I approached like Friday afternoon again. Oh, the
5. You said
girl, like,
another
the first
5,
5
right?
say no, and then the 6 or 7 girls just, we made it happen.
Right. So and you also had 2. You also had 2 dates that was set up that didn't pan out. Correct.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
So guys, wasn't that about 25?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a good amount of women in order to make sure. This is what we tell you guys. This is why we tell you guys that you got to be consistent. This is why we tell you guys you got to talk to multiple women. See, the average dude wouldn't do what Colby did. The average dude would have talked to the first 4 girls and like, oh, they all rejected me and women don't like me and the dating game is rigged and it sucks.
Yo, hey, Jewish, because you still in your feelings, bitch. That's why. That's why.
He said, why I feel like he haven't.
You're in your feelings.
That's why. And you know what it is? Remember, people speak based on their reality. So Jewish thinks he's capping because he's never actually had sex with a woman at all. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or if he has had sex with a woman, he hasn't had sex with a woman that quickly.
Now, listen, Kobe, we fuck with you. So this is not about you. But I just want to say it like this. Why would anybody go through a lie where they explain that the first 10 chicks they fuck with didn't pan out? Why would they go through a lie explaining that the next 5 to 7 chicks that they fuck with didn't pan out? Why would they go through the trouble of explaining that they had 2 dates set up that didn't pan out?
Right. Exactly.
And then on the 7th one, it finally, where he finally got what he was looking for. Why would anybody go through the trouble of lying to that extent or even explain? Because according to y'all type of niggas, anytime a girl rejects you, it's you taking an L, right?
Right. Exactly.
So why would Kobe Lean go through the process of explaining that if it's totally a lie? See, this is why niggas like you don't get what you want out of life.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I'm not even saying that to like get at Jewish, right? And by the way, just for anybody listening to audio only, his actual screen name is Jewish in the chat.
Right. Exactly.
So
right.
Anti-Semitism. So
right.
Please, I don't want to hear no fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if anything, he's anti-Semite, using the word Jewish in his goddamn screen name. But anyway, I just want to explain that. Like a lot of you, you're so fucking lost in the game. You don't even know when the motherfucker's lying.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
Because a motherfucker who's lying, he gonna just be like, yeah, all the bitches I holla at, I be twisting them out in the back of the van. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never get rejected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to talk to at least 20 to 25 girls just to get one.
Exactly.
That's that part,
And that's real talk.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's real talk.
That's real.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why somebody like Jewish think you capping. Because Jewish would have gave up after the second bitch.
Exactly.
And Jewish whole weekend would have been fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a girl I'm like, hey, listen, stop. Let me talk to you for a second. Boy, she started running away, bro. I'm like, yo,
right.
And one of them just put her hands out in my face.
She was like,
stay away from me.
She's like, stay away from me, Coach. Stay away from me. You're not my type. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. And see, those are the
guys with dreads. So.
No, and see, I'm glad you're talking about that because those are the type of things that most guys don't understand because they don't actually approach women. That's one. And two, if they did approach a woman, they would let those things get them so down and they'll be all insecure and they'll be feeling some type of way and they'll give up and they'll bitch and they'll moan and all this other stuff. And see, this is why you got to be a strong motherfucker who stands on his shit, believes in himself, and is not letting a woman's reaction define him. You feel what I'm saying?
And let me tell you something. The reason why I know Kobe's not capping is because things like this happen to me all the time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I remember when Lucario and I was on adventures and shit.
Right.
And it's like we would go to this spot and the chicks would be on some stuck up shit or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'd be the last situation. And then remember I gamed up that chick and she just tossed me the keys of her car.
Oh, right. We was in Houston and shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happens just like that. You go to this club, you talk to 6 different chicks and all of them is like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh, you're not my type. I'm not interested. Mm-hmm. You go to the next spot, same shit. Then and then you like the night is about to be over. And then you be like, you just see something and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Right. And then she all about it.
Next thing you know, Her keys is in my hand. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know. Me and Lucario was looking at each other like, what?
Right,
Like,
because it was her and her friend, and she tossed Miles the keys to drive her car.
To drive her fucking. I was like, let's go. You feel me?
And you know what's so crazy, Miles? Because I remember a time, right, when you mentioned something about a girl who drove almost an hour and a half away just to have sex with you for like 15 minutes.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Right.
So I can't sit there and be like, oh, you know what? Miles copping. So I was saying to myself, damn, how can I get to Miles' level so I can have a girl desire me so much to drive that much, to drive an hour, like and a half away just to have sex with me for 15 minutes? That's what I said to myself. And here I am now doing the same exact thing because I invested in myself.
And I want to point out, what I want to point out too is for you black pill motherfuckers, Kobe Lean is what you would consider a Tyrone. You understand? So for all you guys thinking it's just about looks, it's not. This is what he's trying to tell y'all. Like in real life, every man has to put in work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every fucking guy has to put in work. I know y'all like to watch, these tall niggas on YouTube who have these stage videos of chicks coming up to them and thinking it's reality. What I'm telling you guys, every man has to put in work. Because even in those videos, he's still got to put in work. Because as you can see, a lot of them times, them chicks ain't listening to what the fuck he talking about. They not following his lead. He not even giving them instructions. But what I'm saying is every man has to put in work in order to make shit happen, period.
Yo.
Yes, sir. And one last thing I have to say, right? See, because of you guys' help and the membership, right, I am able to create my own style, think outside the box, and get what I want on my terms. See, a part of having game is you have to believe in yourself before you can see it happening.
That's a fact. That's real shit.
That's called faith. Taking my call.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Kobe. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Kobe out here getting it.
See, that's called faith. Faith in oneself. He said you got to believe in yourself before you even see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk. And that's what the average dude doesn't have. And
right.
Let me tell you guys something. And I don't know if any of you ever been in a long-term relationship, right? But your woman is going to disappoint you at times.
Mm-hmm.
But in order for the relationship to survive, you need to know how to have patience. You need to know how to manage.
Right.
Number one, your own emotions. You need to have emotional sovereignty, which was one of the last titles that we did on the masculine identity membership. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to have emotional sovereignty. You need to have rulership over your emotions, self-mastery. You need to have a masculine identity. And what you guys don't understand is you want so bad to have a girlfriend or a fuck buddy or whatever. And guess what? Your fuck buddy will disappoint you too.
Right.
And you got to know how to navigate and negotiate that. So what do you think is happening every time you meet a girl that's not interested or who has a boyfriend or who doesn't want to talk to you?
Mm-hmm.
That is an opportunity for you to exercise your ability to have sovereignty over your emotions.
Right. Exactly.
Like Kobe said the whole Thursday was shot. He hollered at 10 chicks on the Thursday. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
The average motherfucker would have packed it up and stayed in the hotel or stayed wherever he was at.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? But he still set up 2 dates. He still went back out Friday.
Right.
And did his thing and then got what he was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You dudes don't know what it is because you give up before you could even tell a story.
Right. Exactly.
You know your story will never unfold because you're too much of a pussy.
Mm.
You don't know how to deal with rejection. You don't know how to deal with hearing the words no from a female because you have her on such a high pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as you hear the word no from them first 2 or 3 chicks, if you're even that strong enough to get to a third chick, most of you could after the first, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really strong enough to really get through it, what do you think? What type of strength do you think you're really building by learning how to manage your emotions, learning how to deal with the frustration and the and the disappointment of hearing a woman that you see her from across the room and she looks so attractive and you're thinking in your mind like, wow, it would be so great for us to get together and talk and, probably fuck or do whatever. And then you go up and talk to her and it's like, nah, I'm not interested. I have a boyfriend. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
That is an opportunity for you to exercise your muscles of your emotional muscles of patience, your emotional muscles of dealing with frustration, your emotional muscles of knowing how to deal with disappointment from the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
is why you need to get rejected. You see, here's the thing with life, and here's the crazy part about life that most people don't realize. The thing you're looking for with 831.
831. Put yourself on hold real quick. Hold on, caller.
All right, yeah, he hung up. The thing with life is that usually the thing you're looking for, it only takes one yes for you to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But in order for you to develop the skill and the emotional mastery to actually maintain it, you need to hear no sometimes. You need to hear no. That's what so many people don't understand. And I'm not just talking about dealing with women. I'm talking about everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you automatically hear yes, you never get the chance to develop the character to maintain the thing you claim you want.
Right.
You understand? It's like when you go to a job interview and you hear no. Like, what do you think you're doing in between job interviews and that's work.
Mm-hmm.
You're applying to jobs, you're going to interviews, you're dressing up, you're speaking well, you're doing research on the companies. That's work.
Exactly.
That's why when you get to a certain groove of the interviews and applications and all that shit, that's actually when you get the job, because now you're in the groove of working.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just sit on your ass, call up the first company and be like, hey, I need a job. And they're like, yeah, come in. You can start tomorrow.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. You need to hear no to get you in the mode, to allow you to flex those muscles, dealing with the disappointment and all that other shit. And then makes you stronger. So when they do hire you, you actually can be an asset to the company. And it's like that with everything else in life, including bitches. But let me let you get back to the things of why you're not attractive. My bad.
Yeah, and guys, call up. Call the number 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Call up if you have a question. Put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. So we up to number 3. So number 3, the third way to be sexually appealing, right? And Kobe Lean just demonstrated this, is you needed to know how to build sexual tension. You feel what I'm saying? You got to know how to build sexual tension, people. And so, for example, when Kobe walked up to that girl and he was spitting that shit up in her ear, told me, hey, listen, is this the first time a sexy man like me just came up to you today and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, she's getting all into it. That's called building sexual tension. So what sexual tension means is that the situation is tense because there is the sex could happen, basically, meaning that it's so tense because we're thinking this could actually go down.
And I want to point something out, right? Because I want you to notice that he said that he came up to the girl and was like, yo, I bet you it's the first time you have a guy so handsome and sexy come up to you. And he said she started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no, I'm serious.
Right.
That little thing right there, that is the real pushing through last minute resistance, if any.
Right, exactly.
Because here's what a lot of y'all niggas don't understand, especially the dudes that get so butthurt so quickly, which is why, like I said, you have to learn how to manage your emotions and deal with quote unquote frustration, patience, disappointment, all that shit. There's a difference between when a woman says, I'm not interested, I have a boyfriend, leave me alone.
Right.
And when you say, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? But you never met a man so sexy as me, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like,
right.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the butt hurt needy nigga, as soon as she laughs, like, he gonna be like, oh, you laughing at me? Well, fuck you, bitch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the real nigga who's been through all the different levels of quote unquote rejection, he knows the difference between a woman who's rejecting him and laughing at him and a woman who is laughing because the sexual tension is building.
Exactly.
And it's actually tickling her vagina at this moment. She's like, stop. I bet you said that to all the girls. And then Kobe leans in. He's like, no, I'm serious. He's like,
she probably got wet with that conversation.
He's like, nah, I'm serious. I know you've been searching for this fantasy, and I'm telling you, everything's right here. I got it for you right here. Like, oh my God, stop.
I'm telling you.
You see what I'm saying? That's real shit. That's real shit right there.
Exactly. And K Zach said he did what most men don't do. He asserted himself. Exactly.
Exactly.
And you need confidence. You need self-belief to be doing that shit. Do you realize why we say the game is not about women? Because everything he did was about himself. He had to be the one to be confident enough to even say the things he needed to say. He had to be the one to go through the 10, 20 rejections to even get to that point of that situation. You see what I'm saying? This is what we tell you guys. But, when you make it about women, you start doing goofy shit thinking that you're gonna, just like the first caller, and shout out to him. And I'm just using him as an example. If you notice, when he said he was on the dating apps and he was talking to the girls, and this is why I thought it was funny because, and I knew he was on some PUA shit, was that he was trying to be cute, doing little one-liners and thinking that he's somehow building attraction with the woman, or you understand what I'm saying? This is what the PUA try to teach you, right? See, building sexual tension, right, is not the same thing as building attraction. Because you can't build attraction, really. It's you know what I'm saying? You could say, if you wanted to say building sexual tension as building attraction, you can say it that way, but you're really just building sexual tension. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that the woman is already attracted to you, and the building of the sexual tension happens because she's already seeing you as a prospect for where sex can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You are just creating a scenario to where she should feel excited to wonder if it's going to happen or not.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. It's like the attraction is already there. You're just sexualizing it. Exactly. So what happens is that the reason why it's called sexual tension is because there's a tense situation happening between you and her, but more so on her part because she's reacting to how you're leading the interaction. So she's like, damn, this guy, he just got my pussy wet, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna get that dick. You understand what I'm saying? And so that is the intrigue that makes her want to make it happen. But a lot of you guys, what happens is the reason why you guys are not sexually appealing is because you don't know how to build sexual tension, because you're too scared to flirt. You're too scared to actually be assertive in the situation. So therefore, the woman doesn't feel it. She's like, we're just having a regular platonic conversation. You're just like, oh, so what do you do for work and all this other boring shit? It's like, whatever. That's not going to really get you to the point where she sees you as sexually appealing. So you got to understand that shit.
Right.
So that's number 3. Now, the fourth way to be sexually appealing is you have to stand your ground. Okay. In other words, don't be flexible. So what happens is that you have a lot of guys out there who are super flexible when it comes to dealing with women. So a woman they think the woman's hot, so they'll just be flexible and switch up whatever they're trying to do because they think the woman is hot and they're trying to, get with her. So they're like, oh, well, I told her I wanted to go get ice cream, but she said she don't really want to do that. And she says she wants like drinks or something. So let me go get drinks with her. So you're being super flexible. That makes you not sexually appealing. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing you guys got to understand. As soon as a woman knows or sees that you are flexible, then what happens is that she plays with the flexibility. So then she starts acting, listen, and I'm telling you, I've on purpose, because I always tell you guys that sometimes I'll go against what I know is right just to test it out and shit. And I'm always the game always corrects me, right? So I remember there was this one chick where I was supposed to go out and get drinks with her or whatever it is like that, right? And so I told her, I said, hey, let's go. I was like, meet me at this place to get drinks, right? So she hits me up and she was like, oh, I told her at a certain time. So she was like, oh, can we do it like an hour later because I got to do this thing, blah, blah, blah. Now, at that point, I should have been like, nah, we got to do it this, the time I said, or we can't do it. You understand? Right. Or we have to set up another time, some other time or whatever if I feel like it. But what happened is that I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You can meet me at that time, right? So now what happened was I hit her up. I said, yo, I confirm, I say, hey, we still on for this time, right? And then she says, oh yeah, sounds good. You know, looking forward to meeting you, right? So next, you know, an hour or so goes by. She texts me, hey, actually, is it possible that we could meet in Manhattan instead of Brooklyn? And I'm just like, you see, it went from we're changing the time to now, can we meet this other place? So because I was flexible with the time, now she wants to be flexible with the place. You see what I mean? So it's like, you guys have to be able to stand on your shit. And this is the thing. The reason why it makes you sexually appealing when you stand on your shit is because the more you stand on your shit, the more you're developing yourself as a man who is not the type of guy who's going to be flexible. So when women are dealing with you, they realize that they can't actually get access to you unless they follow what you're doing.
Right.
And because most guys are flexible, and if you're not flexible, you are automatically different than these other dudes. You different than these other dudes indicates to the woman, okay, this guy, you know what I'm saying? He's not one of them. And that makes you sexually appealing. So for example, so in that same example, if the girl was like, oh, can we change this? And you say, nah, listen, it's either this or nothing. And she's like, okay. And then she'll just like go with it because she's like, shit, if I got to go with this shit, because if I don't go with this shit, I'm not going to see this motherfucker.
Right.
And the fact that he's standing on his shit shows me that he's different than all the other guys who would just switch it up for me.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand that. So that's suggested being flexible and mean to her sit at a bar when only one stool is available.
Nah, that's real talk.
That shit crazy.
Let her know where she has to start earning your accommodation.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. So where are we at? So that's number 4. So the last one, number 5, the 5th way to be sexually appealing is you have to not be afraid to walk away. Do not be afraid to walk away. So what does that mean? That means that you guys have to make sure that when you're out here doing what you do, right, you're only doing things on your terms. And if she's not going to follow you, right, based on your terms, you walk the fuck away. You understand? Right. And also too, the thing is that, and this is what makes you sexually appealing when you're not afraid to walk away, is because what happens is that when you're not afraid to walk away, what it's essentially saying to yourself and to the women that you deal with is that you are not needy, you are not clingy, you don't need their validation. All of these things makes you sexually appealing because the women are going to want to gravitate to you because you're different than all the other guys who are needy, clingy, and need validation. So again, you're separating yourself from all the other motherfuckers, but it also says something about how much you respect yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you're like, listen, I ain't really fucking with this. And this is what happens sometimes is that when you walk away, sometimes what'll happen is that the woman will adjust herself and realize, damn, I done fucked up because he's about to head up out of here. Because remember, you guys gotta understand, women are used to being able to do whatever the fuck and the guy's still trying to get at her. This is why even the concept of the shit test is ridiculous, because if the woman gives you a shit test and you keep trying to get at her, what is that saying? That's saying that you don't have the ability to walk away and you are going to continue to talk to her even though she's giving you some shit.
Right.
Like a woman is supposed to give you no shit.
Right.
She's supposed basically, this is how it's supposed to be. A woman is supposed to sit back, relax, and then defer to you. That's it. That's it. So meaning, basically, it's almost like, and it sounds crazy, but when you deal with women, it's supposed to be a, don't speak unless you're spoken to type of vibe.
Pretty much.
You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So all of this weird ass energy that you guys are getting from women, that's already unacceptable.
Facts.
Already. So the fact is that if she's giving you this weird ass disrespectful energy and you still talk to her, you still are trying to make shit happen with her, you still trying to do all this other extra shit, right? That means you don't have the ability to walk the fuck away.
Right.
You understand what I'm
And
saying?
that also has to do with your self-respect.
That's facts.
Especially when she being disrespectful or something crazy.
Yes, sir. Let's take this call.
831. 831.
831. Fix your phone, fam.
831. Going once. Going twice. Out.
Y'all niggas just call up to your niggas.
I think we got what, two? Yeah, we still got two free calls.
Guys, we got 2 free calls. Call up. We got 2 free calls. So call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You know what's funny? I find interesting. You have dudes who will call up when there are no free calls, asking other free calls. And then when we have free calls, niggas ain't calling up for the free call. Like what is going on with you guys? This shit wild out here, man.
Right, guys. All right. Oh shit. 678. Oh, is this Efosa?
Yeah, free call.
Yes,
okay, doing a free call. Gotcha. All right, what's going on, Efosa? What's up with you, bro?
Yeah. So, here's the thing. I usually bust.
Wait. Can you get off a speakerphone or whatever you're on?
X.
No, I'm not on speakerphone. Wear earphones. I'm not on speakerphone.
Take off your earpods then. Take them off. And speak directly into the phone.
Hold on. Hear me now?
Hello?
Hear me now?
Yeah, you're a little bit better. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
So, so I have a high sex drive. You know that?
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
And so when I have sex, I get sex once in a while. When I do get sex, I buzz like really quick. You know what I'm saying? I buzz really quick, and I buzz really quick, and I jerk off at least 3 times, 4 times a week as well. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know that how I can not get horny all the time. How I can not get hard and get horny all the time. What else, man?
You're saying, how do you not get horny all the time?
I mean, yeah, I have a high sex drive, but I get hard. But when I have sex, I have sex at least once in a while. I bust quick. And when I don't have sex, I might be like 4 or 5 times a week. I always get horny. I always get hard all the time. So, I want to go in public. I have a hard dick. You know what I'm saying? I want to control my sexual pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
So wait. So basically, you're asking, how do you be less horny?
I mean, I don't mind getting horny. I'm saying that I want to get horny at the wrong time. So let's say I work, I do my thing. I don't want to get horny doing work at the wrong time. So it's not about not getting horny. It's about getting horny at the wrong time. I don't want to get hard. Get horny at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing, Fosa, is that you're not going to be able to stop being horny. It's just something in you that happens. You understand what I'm saying? It's just part of, you know what I'm saying? How you it's within you. So what it is though is that, you don't have to necessarily, act on it. Like if you're horny at work, you don't need to go in the bathroom and jerk off. Just be like, hey, I acknowledge I'm horny and I just keep it moving. And then maybe when I get home, I jerk off, I'll call that chick and I smash or whatever it is. So the thing is that, if you have that high sex drive, you just got that high sex drive. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to you don't need to sit there and be like, damn, how can I stop this? Because you really can't.
Yeah, you really can't. That's a fact.
It's nothing you can do. It's just part of what's within you. It's just part of the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'd say this, man. Learn. Do you ever meditate?
Meditate? No, I don't meditate. No.
Yeah. So you need to go look up meditation techniques and breathing techniques Okay, because that's probably another thing you need to do. Focus on your breathing. Because if you're not, being horny, getting erections and all that type of shit, it's a natural thing, but you have to learn how to mitigate. You have to learn how to, calm yourself down, breathe, focus on your breathing, things like that. Things like that will help you out. But it's up to you to really practice it and focus on it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All
Thanks
right,
for the call, brother.
Take care.
All right, man.
All right, guys. So we got one free call left. So one free call. You guys want to call up for free? This is your chance. But guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys put a Q in the chat if you have a question. All right, so let's get to this call.
All right, 831.
Hello?
831.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I started hearing you guys, man, and so far, I like what you guys talk about, It's been helping me out a lot.
You're a troll, man. You're a troll because you're the same 831 that called twice and there was nothing. So I'm going to let you go. All right. All right, so we got 602. 602. 602. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Are you supporting or using a free call? 602. 602. Going once. 6. I'm hearing something.
Yeah, what is wrong with y'all phones?
Hello?
602. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up?
Oh, I couldn't hear you for a second.
Okay. Name, age, city, and are you taking a free call or are you supporting today?
Yeah, the free call.
Okay. Name, age, city.
Okay, it's Frank, 40, Arizona.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Go ahead.
Okay, I was calling back from the, I was the one that called about his girl being in Arizona and him being out in Tennessee.
Okay.
And I was trying not to go back too early, but she started talking about if I don't get back soon, she might be going out and getting drunk and who knows what's going to happen. So I better get my ass home. And I was like, well, I don't think I like the way she's talking though.
Okay. And so what's your question?
So should I just let her go or run back to Arizona so she won't mess around with nobody else?
What?
Oh, and hold on. And shout out to Frankie Shy. Frankie Shy sent $20 for 4 free calls. Shout out to Frankie Shy in the building. So we got 4 more free calls, people. So y'all can call up. You feel me? But go ahead. So you're asking, should you run back to Arizona so your girl won't leave you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, so she won't cheat because she's acting like she might go cheat if I don't hurry up and get home. And I'm thinking, act like that.
So you don't see the issue with this?
I do see an issue, but I'm not sure what to do. Should I just like?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know what to do with this. What happened?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what to do on this one because I don't want to let her go, but she's acting.
Okay.
Acting weird.
Caller, have you checked out the Master the Vetting Process program that's on shoplocario.com?
No, I haven't checked that out.
Okay, I think you need to check this out because how long have you been with this woman before she became your girlfriend?
About 6 months.
6 months. You see, that's what I'm saying. You made her your girlfriend too quickly, and you didn't vet her long enough to make sure that she was actually about you, meaning that she actually gave a fuck about you. You understand? So this is why she's acting this way, because you didn't vet her. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is this.
Right.
Your girl should not be trying to fucking give you ultimatums and shit and trying to threaten you with cheating. Like the fact that she even fixed her mouth to say, oh, well, if you don't get back, I'm a cheat. Then you'd be like, well, bitch, we're done. Fuck you mean? Right. Like, why is she still your girl? You should have told her when she said that, you should have been like, hey, listen, go do your thing because this relationship is over.
Facts.
Oh, okay. That's what I should have said. I sat there thinking about it, like, what did she just say?
That's
was
what
like,
she exactly. April said it. She's a manipulator, and so you're falling into the manipulation, fam. What are we talking about?
That's not what you said initially, caller. Initially, you said, "Oh my God, I'm about to lose my girl, and I'm so needy." That's what you said.
Right.
well, no, I thought about it, but I was like, man, what? I don't even know what to do now. I said,
Yeah, you didn't know what to do. So is she the last woman that you're ever gonna be able to like holler at and get with?
no.
Okay. So why do we care so much?
You know, I had invested 6 months, but I guess that's not too long.
Wait. What was the investment?
Well, you know, going out to eat and stuff, and trying to get an apartment together and all that. But
Did you actually get an apartment together?
Nah, we didn't.
Okay,
I'm glad we didn't
consider
now.
yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. But I see. I don't understand when you guys say, "Oh, I invested." What did you invest? You see, you motherfuckers don't know the difference between living your life and living for a woman. You were living for a woman. That's not how you do that. You don't live for a woman. You live for yourself.
Right.
And then you bring her along for the ride, if anything. Like, what the fuck you mean you invested 6 months? What do you mean?
Well,
Did you
I
not
guess
have a
that's
good
just-
time? Did you not have a good time during those 6 months?
Yeah, I guess
Did
I
you
did.
do you not have memories that you can look back on and reminisce and carry them with you throughout the rest of your life?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so why you acting like this investment got to keep you stagnated with the same bitch, especially a bitch who's going to try to threaten you and low-key disrespect you and shit? What the fuck are we doing?
Right. Yeah, that's true. I need to see it that way.
Like y'all don't even realize how. And caller, please don't get offended, but you don't even realize how much you sound like a female.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I invested 6 months and I don't want to. What, nigga? I'm a man. My life is gonna be dope before, during, and after fucking with the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So every investment I ever make is for me, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Yeah, dudes, come on, man. Yeah. See, we got to start. We got to get our masculine identity, because we got to start saying things that actually make sense to us, and instead of saying things we heard on some fucking rom-com one day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made an emotional investment of 6 months, and I just didn't want to lose what I got.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, that's why I need to talk to you guys, because I'm sitting there going like, damn, man, that's 6 months. And then you're right, because I'm like, so we'll find someone else, huh? That's all we got to think. We'll find someone else. All right.
But when caller, remember, you need to learn how to vet women. You understand? Whether you're having a long-term situation or a short-term situation, you need to learn how to vet women, because the reason why she's coming at you that way is because you didn't vet her. You understand? The reason why she's acting this way is because you put her in a position she didn't deserve, meaning you made her your girl before she's proven to you that she can actually fit the fucking position. You see what I'm saying? Because your girl should not be telling you, hey, listen, well, if you don't do this, first of all, your girl shouldn't be telling you what to be doing. That's one. Then two, she shouldn't be threatening to do something else, which is cheating of all things. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't come in, you see what I'm saying? That's actually abusive. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So you're in an abusive relationship right now. It's like,
that'll be crazy. One time, well, I shouldn't even tell you about that one. When she gets
You
drunk,
should tell us. You should tell us. You should tell us, because we need to know how far the rabbit hole goes, brother.
Yeah. One time, what happened? Tell us.
Okay. Oh yeah, when she gets drunk, she gets violent, man. She try to box you and everything.
Oh my God, nigga! Listen. I'm a summon the great Steve Dedeen. Why do you hate yourself, young man?
Why do you hate yourself?
It's crazy.
Caller, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on a Bad Boy membership?
No, I never been on
wow,
that.
interesting. Have you ever considered getting on the masculine identity membership?
Yeah, I do want to get on that.
But you've never been on it though. You've never been on it though, right?
No, I never been on
Wow,
that channel.
interesting. Hey guys, I just want to reiterate the type of guys that never been on the memberships. These are the life. This is the life that they live.
Mm-hmm.
They get abused, they get threatened, they get disrespected.
Right.
This is how it works. But I'm sure you're doing what you think you should be doing because everything seems like it's supposed to be the right way. Okay, fine.
Right. And see, this is why we tell you how to get coaching.
What if I told her
The websites are
what if
right
I
up here,
told her-
guys. The websites are right up here. Please go there,
Okay.
sign up for
Yeah,
the
I need to get on
fucking
that.
get a
Sure.
subscription, see what it's about. At least see what it's about. I'm not saying you need to stay on it forever, but at least see what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys think you're getting all the game from us on these shows. Yeah, of course. We try to make it entertaining. We try to give you some information, but the real information is right up here at these websites.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I need to get on that. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, y'all.
All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks
I
for calling
appreciate
in
y'all.
and telling us your story. And stop taking ass whoopings from drunk bitches. All right, take it easy. All right, man. Peace.
Yo, y'all motherfuckers is wild. Guys, you see the correlation between not getting this game and how your life turns out when you don't have this game? Do you guys understand this? We had the first caller talking about, oh, these women, it's wasting my time on these dating apps. And then we got this caller talking about this chick is talking about she threatening with cheating and she's violent. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man.
Violent, bro.
And then contrast that with Kobe Lean, who got the game, who's out here getting shit cracking with women his way. You feel me? It's like, guys, this is so fucking simple for you to understand that you need to go and get coaching. You need to get up on this game. You feel what I'm saying? It is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. But anyway, let's see what some of these questions are saying. Guys, you can call up. We have 4 free calls, people. 4 free calls. So you guys can call up. 844-672-7300. All right. Says how to be direct while at the same time being calibrated. What the nigga? If y'all don't get out of here,
get out of here, you damn nigga.
These PUA, how to be direct. Let's take this call.
570-570. You're on live with Lacari and Miles. Name, age, city. Are we doing a free call or are we supporting? What are we doing today?
This is a free call. This is Charlie Kiefer, 26 PA, but I'm gonna donate after this anyway.
All right.
I just want to take
All right,
call.
Charlie Kiefer in the building. What's going on, bro?
Charlie in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? I appreciate you guys taking my call. My question is like real quick. It's something I've been like confused about recently. When you talk about like looks and stuff like that, right? It's like what's the difference, like the fine line, I guess, between like already knowing that you deserve what you want, like not being entitled, but deserving what you want, versus like enhancing what you already are.
Let me ask you a question. Wait. Kiefer. Please do not lose your question. But I want you to answer me this question because I want to see where your understanding is. Why do you think you deserve what you want? And again, like you said, not out of a place of entitlement, but why do you think you deserve what you want?
Well, I've been thinking about it recently, and the thing about it is like, if everything's connected and we're all equal, then that means no one is better or worse than me. And if that means no one is better than worse than me, then we're all the same value.
Right.
And if that means we're all the same value, then I'm already enough inside to get what I want or experience what I want to experience based on who I am, because everything is me and I am everything.
Right.
Therefore, all I have to do is choose the experience I want, which is the experience of whatever I want in dating game, et cetera, and then take action on it, which is obviously the step of the physical realm.
Right.
And just go for it, and then if it's compatible, then it's compatible, and if she says no, then she says no, and it's incompatibility.
Right.
But
okay.
like what I was confused at was like basically like when you talk about, I don't know which point it was, I think maybe 2 or something like that, which is like, when you're talking about like sexiness or sex appeal, obviously looks is just one step of that, of the whole package. But like sometimes I can confuse, which is like, if I'm already enough, then it's like, why do I have to change? Now, I'm not trying to sit here and say I would want to be like some sort of slob or something like that. But you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get that confusion out of my mind. Because obviously, like for me personally, let's say, like obviously like a woman who dresses well, or, or dresses based on how I like her to dress, and stuff like that, or that she's clean and all other stuff, right? And it's not like a question of control. It's just a question of my personal preference. But like, so for myself, obviously, I don't want to be over here being like, I'm just gonna be a slob and hopefully I just attract hot women. But at the same time, I don't want to be like at the same token, be like I'm not enough because I'm like got like dirt on my shirt or something like that. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So basically, what it is this, right? Is that so when a person loves themselves, then everything that they do, say, think, and participate in is a reflection of that. So what will happen is that the way that you look and the way that you present is going to be a reflection of how much you give a fuck about yourself. So when you look at yourself, just like if you look at yourself in the mirror, right? And let's say you had some shit on your face, some some ketchup on your fucking bottom of your chin or some shit or whatever. And you'd be like, I gotta wipe that shit off. You understand what I'm saying? I want to wipe that shit because I don't want this ketchup on my chin. Because I don't even like looking at myself with this shit on my face. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the love and respect you have for yourself is going to be reflected in how you dress, how you fucking, put yourself together, how you shave, how you, the type of shoes you choose to wear, the type of hat you want to wear. You understand? It's reflected in your appearance. So a lot of times what'll happen is that if you love yourself, then most likely you're not going to look like a slob. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to be like, yo, you're going to look at yourself and be like, hey, I can look better than this. And if I see myself as on point, then I'm going to want to look my best. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So it's reflected in, how you already have in your own mindset. So you're not changing it or doing it for anybody else or to get validation. Because if that's the case, then you're still in the same loop of trying to get validation and you still don't love yourself. You're just doing it to try to get love or get validation. But if you understand yourself and you're like, hey, listen, I love myself so much that I like to see me looking like this, or I like this shirt because this shirt makes me look this way, and I liked how this shirt looks on me. You understand? It's always this thing about yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, because sometimes I 100% get what you're saying. And it's because the thing that I had, the insecurity that I had, was like for example, sometimes I'll be at work and I'm all dirty, and obviously I don't want to be like that, but sometimes it just happens like that. And maybe I'll see a hot girl or a girl who I think is attractive. And then I'm like, sometimes I have that, again, social programming about what if I'm not enough? But at the end of the day, I just go up and ask her out anyway, because I'm just like, well, I have to do this because this is what I want. And I know I deserve deep down what I want. But it's just kind of a thing I had in my mind that I wanted to ask about. Because, obviously, in regards to you, Miles, for example, I know you got Cologne and stuff like that. And you're always talking about enhancing your masculine identity. And I just wanted to get that clarification, just not to, not make sure I'm not acting out of ego to get validation, but acting out of love for myself. You know what I mean?
Well, and this is something that we could probably go over if you get if you get on the Zoom calls, or you or if you schedule a consultation. But you got to get to a point where
schedule a consultation.
You have to get to a point where your your confidence doesn't need to come from some mystical place. And don't get me wrong. I applaud you and I respect you for having an esoteric understanding of a lot of the stuff that we talk about. But I want you to understand that there's a lot of practicality to this shit too. It don't need to be all fucking sun, moon, and stars and energy. It's let me tell you the reason why somebody like Steph Curry walks away before the fucking ball goes through the hoop. It's not because he's that confident. It's because of all the practice he put in.
Right.
You understand? He can feel the ball coming off his fingers. He feels it. He feels the trajectory. The brother takes if I understand correctly, and I could be wrong, but he takes 100 jump shot. Over 1,000 jump shots a day. Okay, yeah. So when he's done it so many times that he can literally feel the ball coming off his fingers correctly, and he knows that the shit is going in.
Right.
And he shoots it and starts running back up the court, staring at the fucking fans and shit, making faces at them before the ball even goes through the fucking hoop. See, it's the same kind of way that when a caller calls in and before he opens his mouth, we can tell him, you hate yourself. Your bitch is disrespecting you. She don't really like you. You know, you didn't vet her, so you put yourself in this situation. You understand? And who's the real like? We can literally tell him what he needs to know before he even asks a question. Why? It's because we've done this so many times. Not to mention the rules of the game are the rules of the fucking game. Gravity works the same way on all parts of this earth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So again, when you understand the rules of the game and you've put the work in, you don't need to rely on no esoteric understanding of the supernatural and all that other shit to really have confidence in yourself or to believe in yourself. You understand? Listen, the reason why I know my cologne smells good is because I've been making soap. I've been making shea butter for years. And before that, before I started selling it to y'all, before I made a website where y'all could come buy it, I've been doing it for myself. I know what all these different, go check the notes of my cologne on the website. I put the notes on in each cologne. I know what lavender does. I know what jasmine does. I know what green moss does. I know what vetiver does, tobacco, leather. I know what these scents do, and I know how they smell when they come together, because these are all the scents I had to go through to formulate the scent for my soaps. So I'm not telling you my cologne smells good and I'm hoping you like it. When I tell you my cologne smells good, it's because of all the time I've put into mixing fragrances and natural oils my damn self. So I don't need to beg or ask you if my cologne smells good. I know it smells good.
Right.
I took the shot and I'm already running back up the court. I know my fucking cologne smells good. You see what I'm saying? So again, it's not about any type of, oh well, I'm everything and everything is in me. And again, having that understanding is cool too. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not ridiculing you in any, for sure, because it's important as well. But at the same time, let's understand that when we know we put in the work, like for example, Kobe Lean's situation. He knows the work he put in. He knows all the chicks that said no and told him that they weren't interested in all that other shit. He knows all that shit. And so he started to recognize the patterns between the chicks that was fucking with him and the chicks that don't.
Right.
So at this point, and I'll tell you too, it's so practical that at this point, it's not even confidence. How about that? How about that? At this point, it's not even confidence. At this point, it's just straight knowledge of the fucking game and recognizing the patterns.
Right, because the thing is, because what I heard you say, Charlie, was you said that you was looking dirty, and then that kind of stopped you from thinking about approaching a woman, right?
Yeah.
Right, and so see, that's the thing, is that you want to get out of that. You want to get out of that mindset, because. So okay, because look at it this way, right? Just like what Miles was saying, is that the practicality lets you know the outcome, because you understand yourself to that point to where you're not worried about the outcome, because you understand what that the outcome is going to come as a result of you being you. Just like Miles said, I know my cologne smells good, so I don't have to prove it to anybody, or I don't have to worry about any of that, because I already know it, right? So now what happens is a little bit of the doubt in your mind is coming from part of you not knowing still. Like you have to, and this is the thing, this is the key. I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. So what you want to start getting into the mindset of, and this is the last thing I'll say real quick, is it would be more beneficial to you and better for you to have a more affirmative mindset of your masculine identity to make decisions from, than having doubt. So what I mean by that is this: if you said to yourself, I see that girl over there, she kind of hot, but you know what? I don't feel like talking to her now, because if I do talk to her, she's probably going to want to get with me. I already talking to 3 or 4 girls. I don't really got time right now. So I'll just save that for you. See what I'm saying? That's a different way of coming at it, because now what you're doing is you're going in the direction of, I know the capabilities that I have, and do I have the time, energy, and willpower to take on a new woman?
Yo, what you know about chicks flaking, and you're actually relieved because you have some other shit to do.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. So you want to go in that direction. Don't go into the doubt. The doubt is the thing that is when you're questioning your masculine identity, because you should already know I have the ability to attract women, period. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Kobe Lean. He talked to 10, 15 girls and they all said no. But guess what? He knows he has the ability to attract women. So the thing is that he's not doubting himself, even though he's talking to girls and they're rejecting him. He still understands because he has the ability. He talks to the next girl and he gets the result, right? But you don't want to have you don't want to have the doubt stopping you. Like, damn, well, I'm looking kind of dirty. Maybe she's not gonna like me, blah blah blah. Because you're going into the realm of thinking that you are not the attractive guy you know you are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I see why Miles made that that example about Steph Curry and the practicality stuff. It makes total sense now when you combine it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly, because Steph Curry missed shots too, but he understands himself so much that he can tell. Soon as the ball leaves his hand, he's like, "That's going in." Or sometimes the ball might leave his hand. He says, "That's not going in." You know
That's not going in. That's not going in. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that consciousness is necessary, bro. That consciousness is necessary because it's just like even when talking with a chick. You know, hey, how you doing? Can you play that? Can you play that Rosebud?
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Right, exactly. That's real shit. So you guys got to understand.
How do we break that down to Steph Curry shot? Okay, you take the shot, right? And the ball, how your voice sound is how the ball feels coming off my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? How the ball, and I've practiced this so many times that I could tell by how your voice sound. I could tell by how the ball feels when it's coming off my fingers, whether the shot is going in or not.
Right.
So I know based on how your voice sound, whether to end this conversation and walk away or to continue giving you the blessing of my presence.
Exactly.
Right.
But my point with the whole confidence and understanding yourself is having the authority over that practicality. Do you get what I'm saying? Meaning that you practice it so much that you become used to the way it feels coming off your fingers, i.e. the way her voice sounds when she says hello back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's where the practice comes in. That's why we tell you 25 a day. It's just like Steph Curry, 1,000 jump shots a day. We tell you 25 a day. Is it about making friends with the basketball? No, it's about becoming a better shooter. Is 25 a women a day about the women? No, it's about becoming a better sociable person.
Mm-hmm. And also too, the thing is that you understand more about yourself and also what you are looking for when it comes to even interacting with the woman. Because there's times where I'll approach a girl, I'll be at an event or something, or just, you know, in a different place, whatever. I'm talking to a girl and she's having a conversation with me, but I don't really do anything. I don't really try to take it anywhere at a certain point. Cause she's not, even though she's cooperating with me, she's still not giving me the type of cooperation I want. Meaning she's not giving me the enthusiasm and looking at me the way I need her to look at me for it to even be worth even doing anything. So I'm like, nah, we're good. You have a nice day. You see what I'm saying? But the reason why I can do that is because I know the look, the sound, the things that they say that tells me, yes, you're the one I'm gonna keep, you know, I'll put you on the team. You understand what I'm saying? So but I know that from all of the multiple women I've talked to and interactions, and the patterns show me this one is going to be a waste of time. This one is on my dick. This one is cooperating heavy. This one is going to be wishy-washy. You feel what I'm saying? I already know from that one conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Charlie, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna donate a 50 right now. So
all right.
Right after this call. So anyway, I just want to say thank you very much. And yeah, I probably just need to stop overthinking and get more coaching and just, you know, like you said, put in the reps, put in the practice, and that's what I'm gonna do. So
all right, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, take it
easy. Always investing in the game. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right, we got this is 929.
Hey, what's going on?
929.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, name, age, city. You taking a free call?
Yeah, my name is Daniel. I am 26 years old from Brooklyn.
Okay, and real quick, PPR, yes, it's yeah. Go up to a chick and introduce yourself and say, hey, I came over here to see if I like you.
Right, exactly.
Just try it out. Just try it out and see how it works. Yeah, 929. Go ahead. Danielson,
So
go ahead.
basically, I met some girl. Yeah, Daniel.
Wait,
So I
how
met
old you say
some
you were
girl,
again?
like,
How
a
old did you say
couple
you were
weeks
again?
back.
Sorry.
26.
26. All right, go ahead, brother.
26 years old.
Yeah.
So I met some girl like a couple weeks back. She got divorced from a guy in the community, and like all my friends like know about her, whatever it is. And I slid in there after her divorce. She got divorced like 9 months ago, and I was talking to her for like a good solid, like I would say like 2 weeks back and forth. We were supposed to go out, and then after like 2 weeks of talking almost, she decided telling me that like she was super interested and whatever, but she's just not in the right place right now, and she doesn't want to like start something she's not ready for and waste time or whatever it is. But like I still want to pick her up, and it happens to be I'm gonna see her this weekend.
Wait, you
So,
said
like,
you
any
still want
advice
to,
on
you
how to
said you
approach
still,
that?
wait, no, hold on. You said you still want to pick her up and see her this weekend?
No, I'm gonna bump into her this weekend. We're going to the same place.
No. I'm asking you a question. The words that you said, I still want to.
Yeah, I still want to pick her up. Yeah, I want to.
Okay,
I wanna try to get in there, you know what I'm saying?
now that's lovely. Now, so the way that you just told us that you want to pick her up and spend time with her this weekend, have you told her that?
Yeah, I told her that. So I had also a conversation this week with her where I told her, like, I slid up on one of her stories on Instagram. And I told her, yo, shawty, like, I want to come pick you up, this, that. And she's like, maybe when I get back, whatever it is. Then
Maybe.
I called her, and she just ignored me till the next day or whatever it was.
Okay, so
And then
you
she's
got a
like,
girl.
oh,
Wait.
sorry,
Wait. None of the rest of that conversation matters. Number one, she told you maybe, and number two, she's doing she's telling you things that you don't want to hear. So why are we still talking to her?
All right. So I'm not really talking to her, but I know I'm gonna see her this weekend.
Why do you want to see her this
So I
weekend?
want to know. No, I'm gonna bump into her because she's going to the same place as
Why?
us.
Why? So why does that even matter? You're dealing with a girl that's giving you maybe.
I just want to know. Should I talk to her? Like, how should I approach this?
No,
if I see her?
why?
That's my question.
No, you don't. Listen. You don't need to talk to this woman at all. If you see her and she says, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, how's it going? Everything cool? All right, you have a good day," and then you walk away.
Oh, that's it. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Will that like make her want me more or less?
Call her. I'm gonna tell you something you don't want to hear. She don't like you, fam. Do you not understand that?
Oh, okay, fine.
Right. So what I'm saying, we're trying to call her, and I want you to understand. So I want you, before you get off this call, I want you to understand why she doesn't like you, right? No, this is what I'm saying. I want you to, like, we don't know why she likes you. We don't know why she doesn't like you, but we know she doesn't like you. And what we're trying to tell you is her actions. Her actions are telling you she don't like you. Didn't you tell us that she said she doesn't want to get into anything serious and she doesn't want to make anything happen and all this other shit, right?
She said she's not interested in right now. She
Right,
wrote me that
exactly.
message.
Right. She said,
She said we're interested, but like I don't want to get emotionally invested. I guess because she just got divorced like 8 months ago or whatever.
Guess.
And
Right. So this is what I'm saying. So call her. When a woman says she doesn't want to do any type of relationship shit right now, or saying, oh, it's because of this, and I'm not. Women always want to do some relationship type shit, either getting into a long-term relationship or getting into a sexual relationship. They always want to do something with a man. So whenever a woman gives you the excuse that she's not interested in it right now, what she's essentially saying is, I'm not interested in it with you. That's what she's saying. So we're saying, and remember, you said to her, oh, let's hang out. And she said, what? Maybe. Maybe means I'm not interested. It's either yes or no. Maybe is really a no. It's not a yes.
I tell you what she said exactly. There was no maybe.
What'd she say?
It was like, so I swiped up on her story. She was having drinks with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I just liked it. And then I was like, let me know what time I can pick you up. She's like, are you going to get me to start dating? LOL, and I was like, yeah. And then she's
Caller,
like, okay, when I come back,
caller. Listen. Here's the part that
Yeah.
you're missing. You gave her instructions. She answered. You gave her instructions. You didn't ask her a question, and then she
just
came back at
fucking
you
with
with a
me.
question. You said, "Let me know when I can pick you up." Let me call her. If I say, "Let me know what time you're going to bed," what would you? What answer would you give me?
I would give you the time.
Okay, now, so when you talking to a bitch and you ask her a question that needs an answer with the time, and she says, and she asks you a fucking question, what does that tell you?
I hear that. It means she's not interested.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to tell you, caller.
So it is a maybe. It's a maybe either way you look at it, because she didn't fucking answer your question. She didn't follow your goddamn instructions. She doesn't like you.
Okay, so I'll ignore her this weekend, basically.
No, you don't have to ignore her. Live your life.
Like, I'm not gonna talk to her.
No. That's what I'm saying, brother. You don't even have to go out of your way to avoid, ignore, or not talk to her. Just live your fucking life. That's what I'm saying to you.
Right.
Got it. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, fam.
Sometimes
Guys,
I wish.
have a great weekend.
Sometimes I wish I was born a bitch. because females have so much.
I don't blame you.
Females have so much power over you, fucking dudes, bruh. I mean, no homo, right? Or no pause and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But the females have so much power over you, motherfuckers.
Yo,
it's ridiculous.
I love women. I love them too much.
Too much. You love them more than you love yourself.
Yeah, probably true.
Crazy. All right, bro. I'm gonna let you go, man. Take it easy, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, brother. Have a great weekend.
All right, you too, man. Be safe. These niggas. All right, we got 201. You are on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
This is Duran, 29, Los Angeles.
Okay, go ahead, Duran. You're the guy. You're the guy that. Go ahead, Lucario. This is yours.
Are you taking a free call?
No, I donated 5.
Okay, that's
what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
So I'm gonna be 30 next week, and I wanted to know if you guys have any advice.
Any advice on what?
I'm gonna be 30, so I wanted to know, like, if you have any advice for me, like going into 30 and shit like that.
Like, so wait, what's so special about going into 30?
It's just like a new chapter and shit. People say that they grow more when they're 30. They understand stuff more. They get more clarity and shit.
I mean, well, the thing is, as you grow older and you have different experiences, you might, if you're lucky, and you had a certain level of awareness, then you might learn certain things and you might grow. But just growing older doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen, because you can be a older person and still doing the same stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the thing is that there's so when you say any advice, we need specifics. Like, advice on what? What just being 30 years old, that doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things.
Just improving and getting better, each year.
Better at what?
Better at what?
Life. Dating.
Like what? Okay, well, that has nothing to do with your age. That's just something you can improve on, just period. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I want you to get out your mind. You think that being 30 is going to give you this, it's like this some type of like milestone that's going to change everything. It's all going to be on your 30th birthday. When are you turning 30? When's your birthday?
On the 17th.
The 17th of August?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. On the 18th of August, basically, damn near everything is going to be the same as it was on the 16th, the same as it was on the 17th, and it's going to be the same on the 18th. So what I'm saying is that
Yeah,
don't
but
look.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't want to be the same person I was when I was 20. I want to be better.
Okay, so what are you doing now that you want to be better at?
Just learning more, taking more action, learning from my mistakes, getting wiser.
Right, but you're saying very right, but you're saying vague things. But what I'm saying is getting what are the mistakes you've made specifically that you want to learn from? Give us an example.
Not being responsible with money, credit, stuff like that.
Okay, so and then okay, and what do you want to get better when it comes to dating and relationships?
Just dealing with women on my terms.
Okay, so now that we've established certain things you want to get better at, right? What do you think you need to do in order to get better at those things?
Do more work.
Okay, and what does that work entail, do you think?
Coaching.
So is anybody coaching you?
Not right now.
Okay, so there you go. At least we look. You figured out what the issues were that you want to get better at. You realize I got to get coaching. So the next step is to get the coaching. You already know all this stuff, man. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? So anything that you're trying to improve and get better, it makes you pop. So you know exactly what needs to happen. So all you need to do is plan on when you get the coaching, make that happen, and then start making moves. That's it.
Right.
Right? So sad. It's gonna be all right, brother. It's gonna be all right. I promise.
I'm not sad. I'm just trying to unlearn everything I was taught because it's all wrong. So it's like I got to restart.
Right. So then you listen. We're not hard to find. You guys know where to find us. Hit us up and get some coaching. You know what I'm saying? Are you on you're on the Masculine Identity membership? Hello?
No, I was on the trial and then I was on the bad boy for a little bit.
Okay. And so the
wait, let me ask you, wait, hold on, Lucario, please, real quick. So you were on the trial?
Yeah, for $1.
Oh, okay. And so it wasn't what was it that didn't allow you to stay on? Was it the money, or did you not find any value in the membership?
No, there's value in that.
So it was just the money thing? Oh, I think Miles is glitching a little bit.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to. What's that?
Oh no, we were saying was it was the money thing that made you get off of it, or what was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing. So this is what's going to right. So what happens is that if you have the money issue, then you say, okay, let me get my finances in order, and then I'll be able to hop on the membership to get the coaching so I can, you understand what I'm saying? So you understand what needs to happen. You just have to put it in motion.
Exactly. That's definitely one of the things that you can start looking at to get better. Do you check out the Money Game show? Oh, Duran?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you ever check out the Money Game show on Mondays?
Sometimes I do.
Okay. Have you ever called up legacybuilders.us.com, legacybuildersus.com to get a consultation?
I reached out on Instagram.
Okay. But did you ever go to the website and schedule a free
consultation.
consultation? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Okay. It's crazy. You sound like you have all the energy in the world to do all of these things that you need to do.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure it out because I feel like I'm right on the cusp.
So basically, caller, all it really needs to go down is you got to take action, fam. That's really it. That's it. Like, so and you know, I know a lot of you guys, and it's funny because I'm actually going to be putting out a new product on Shop Lucario that goes with the Lucario Motivation channel, where it's going to be called The Simple Way to Be Successful. And I'm going to add my How to Get Shit Done book to that as a bonus. And one of the things that is holding you guys back is you guys are doing more thinking than doing. You understand? And so you're thinking about what you want to do, but you're not doing the thing you need to do to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So you have to really push yourself to just start doing the thing, taking the action. So what you can do is you can say, you know what, tomorrow at 12 noon, I'm going to contact, you know, Legacy Builders US to help them with so they can help me with my finances. Right. And then once I get that consultation, I'm going to do an action plan and say, okay, next week I'm going to do this, and that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to really just get on top of it and then take the action and do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to make that my new life.
Right, exactly.
All the time, and
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop trying.
Right. So you got to do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I think he was cutting out. Okay. All right, caller. Well, we appreciate the call, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you if you remember what you were gonna say on that other show when the guy called in.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I gotta go look back and look at it. I can't remember. I gotta definitely go back. I'm gonna go back and look at it, and then I'll probably do like a video based on that.
It was like at the hour.
Yeah, somebody put a timestamp, so I'm gonna look at the timestamp and then I'll do a response to that.
All right, caller. Hey.
All right, did he cut out? Or is he cut
All right, Duran, appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
All right. And yeah, happy early birthday and all that. There was a 646 number that was calling in earlier. If y'all want to call back, go ahead and call back.
So call back. If not, we're gonna so let's go to some of these questions and we can probably wrap it up because we already past the 2-hour mark and shit. Well, let me see. This says when you're the game, does that mean that you already deserve everything that you want just by existing? No, so you deserve what you get based on what you put in.
What you put in.
You understand?
Like Ricardo said, if you want big muscles, you got to put time into the gym.
Exactly. So whatever you put in, that's what you deserve. So if you are, you know, like you said, if you go to the gym, you put in that work, you deserve the muscles. You are building a business, you're being consistent, working on the products, marketing, promoting, putting stuff out there, you deserve the money you get from you know, your labor. You know what I'm saying? You out there, you know, talking to different women, just like Kobe Lee. He was talking to different women, interacting with different chicks, and then he ended up fucking that girl that was sexually attracted to him. You see what I'm saying? So that situation he deserved because of the work he put in. So you get what you deserve based on what you're giving to the game. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Where was we at with this? It says, he said, black men complain about black women. They think they're corny and complain they prefer corny white men. Black men need to only date women who like them and not compare themselves with white men. Well, listen, man, you know, again, whenever you're a guy who doesn't have game, you're always going to be worried about other guys, comparing yourself to other guys, wishing you were other guys and shit like that. So you got to understand your masculine identity, you love yourself, so you're not worried about other motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been trying to find them shades. What glasses you got on? Who you talking about? We both got glasses on. I don't know what you're talking about. Says Cigars to the Panel, great show. If looks are not relevant, when does looks play a factor in attracting the opposite sex? Nobody said looks aren't relevant. What I'm telling you guys is that for you guys who think it's all about looks, you're fucking up. That's what I'm saying, right? But also you got to remember that looks within itself is subjective. So it's based specifically on the woman that you're interacting with, if she's looking at you and seeing you as physically attractive, right? A lot of you guys, y'all are worried about, what people would consider conventionally attractive. And just because you're conventionally attractive, right, that does not necessarily mean that's going to work in your favor, because even if you are conventionally attractive, that doesn't necessarily mean you are attractive to everyone. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't make a difference. Right. This says, how do you actually build sexual tension? Do you just tell the woman you want to F, or is there a nuance? I hate that word nuance. Go to badboymembership.com, because I have lots of programs. Actually, I have a program called How to Build Sexual Tension with a Woman. I have a whole program on that. And I have other programs on flirting and all those other different things. So go to badboymembership.com right now, and I teach you step by step how to do it. You feel what I'm saying? He says, so did you see the girl in the other spot? Oh, you talking about early when I was talking about? No, I didn't see her. It says, I hear you talk about all these approaches, but you never explain the energy you give to that woman. Can you explain? I explain it all the time. What are you talking about?
If you want more of an explanation beyond the show,
right,
please get on the membership or get on a consultation.
That's a fact. Exactly. Like you guys. Said, I heard of Game Kings ever since I'm going crazy. I'm far from the real deal, but can't think of me like what? What to do? Very hard to think. I have no idea what the fuck this motherfucker's talking about. That's crazy right there. You just broke my brain. So personally, I think women don't think I'm sexy because they shit taste in men.
It must mean they have shit taste in men.
That's hilarious. Is asking a woman to cook for you too much for a first date?
Yes.
I would say yeah. This says, do a man have a answer to anything literally from Game Kings? I think I have it in general to take it to help. What is this guy's wild. I says, what y'all think about that Tank versus Roach fight in Brooklyn? I have no idea what you're talking about. What is that? You know about that? I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's talking about that last fight with Tank and his homeboy. It came up to be a draw. I think Tank should have lost the fight.
Who the fuck is Tank? Tank
Javante Tank Davis. Nah, they
I
call him
don't know.
Tank.
I don't know who those people are.
Yeah, that's a boxing thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? Like, who's Tank and Roach?
Tank was fucking around. He should have lost the fight, but they probably gave him a draw because of his record and because of his reputation.
That's funny. All right, people, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this up. We about to wrap this up, people. You feel what I'm saying? So guys, please, as you can see, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, and shoplucario.com. And please, for the love of God, get coaching. This is getting ridiculous.
This is getting real bad, guys. Like look how long we've been on the air. We never cease to have callers that need coaching. We never cease to have callers that need the membership and never been on it. Guys, stop playing around.
Right.
Really. Like, what are we doing? Like, shout out to Steve. It's like, it's already August. Like, you wasted 8 months and you haven't done anything. Like, stop playing, man. But guys, check me out on the Manhood is a Skill Set show tomorrow. Shout out to K-Zag, J Roman, Mr. Justin. 12 noon tomorrow, and then Lucario, you going live at 5?
Yeah, live at 5. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Get cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do it, man. So yeah, guys, check us out tomorrow. Lucario's live at 5, and I'm going on with K-Zaggin and them at 12 noon. So make sure y'all come through, man. And don't forget, guys. Look, we're here. We're gonna be here, but at the end of the day, stop playing yourself. You understand? Stop playing yourself. Get on the memberships or get some coaching.
Right.
There's too much that y'all don't understand for y'all to be thinking that you're doing enough or you're doing it right.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's way too much. Y'all leaving way too much to chance and way too much to folly.
Right. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So, guys, that's pretty much it, man. We will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the